Here. Okay, I'm more prepared than I thought. Okay. I wanted to have like products just to show.
Oh crap! I moved and did not get the product. Bring the products with me. All right. Get up.
Who got the beats? Oh, we live.
Are we live? Oh, welcome, Antonelle Martin. Thank you for joining us. We're just going to wait a couple more minutes, seconds. Go ahead and get comfy, grab your favorite tea. And as soon as I get the green light from my other panelist, I will begin. We do need some music though. Huh? Wonderful.
We get into this space, yo. My skin is. Listen, this aloe has my face like.
It's doing you right. You got that glow. Hey. Are you sipping any tea, Tracy? You just have water tonight?
Just water. I've had everything I needed for today.
Okay.
I want to be going to bed soon, and I don't want to be up using the bathroom.
That's true.
Hello, everybody.
Is Botanica ready?
I am here.
Okay.
All right. We situated. We got everything we need.
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, I will go ahead and open everything up. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the first edition of Black Friday, which is going to be a momentous occasion where we host and showcase handmade artisan products by very talented herbal artists, some of the best in the herbal community. We'll be doing it every third Friday of every month. So meet us back here next month. Mark your calendars because we'll be bringing a lot of great products, a lot of great handmade items that are holistic, made from rich, nourishing herbs, natural products from the best in the community. I'm your host, Cecily Simmons. My platform is Operation Fibroid Freedom. And today we are featuring two panelists. We have Tracy from Heal with Love. And then we also... Go ahead, Tracy. Sorry, I cut you off.
Nope, I was just saying, hey.
And then we have Botanica from I Am Botanica.
Hello.
Wonderful.
Welcome. Thanks for vibing with us tonight.
And now, I'm sorry, is it Healing with Botanica or I Am Botanica?
It's Botanica Healing.
Botanica Healing. Okay. Make sure I get it right. So we will go ahead and dive right in. We're going to start with Tracy. If you want to go ahead and tell us a little bit about your platform and what you do.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tracy. I'm the owner of Heal with Love. I'm an herbal artist with the Herbal Artist Network. I'm a doula here in Buffalo, New York. I'm a traveling doula for women of color. I do travel, and I'm a Reiki practitioner. So I work with the energy. I mean, that's what we are, right? So I want to thank everybody for being here. Or am I going? I'm on.
Let me go ahead and introduce Botanica, and then I'll come back to you and we'll go in.
Okay, perfect.
Wonderful. Botanica, go ahead and tell everybody about you and your platform, please.
Awesome. So I am Botanica. I am one half of Balance Healing. You might see that right here, Balance Healing. So I am an energy healer. I'm a womb sleep practitioner, yoga instructor, herbal artist, like many of us here, and among other things. But I am also an author of a vegan cookbook with my husband, and I'll be getting into that later today.
Wonderful. Can't wait to hear more. We're going to move right into our first feature, back to Tracy. And Tracy, if you want to go ahead and take it away and tell us all about your wonderful offerings today.
Yes. So again, thanks everybody for being here. Tonight's special that I'm running, it's going to be a comfort bundle. As you can see above my head, it consists of these two products. Which way am I going? Those two products, whichever way they are, which is the magnesium lotion and the warming balm that's here. This bundle is not available on my site. So this is only available for tonight's Black Friday. It's a special. I do have some clients in here. They're going to come on. They're going to speak about each of the products they have. So one of each. But before they do, I do want to go into like why I'm offering the package the way that I'm offering it here tonight. And I want to discuss the inspiration behind the products. So in 2015, I was involved in a motor vehicle accident that left me in constant pain. It was like a daily pain, something that I just been carrying with me the whole time, not really getting any type of relief. And after a while, you just kind of learn to live with the pain, right? You take what you take. I was taking Motrin, I was taking different painkillers. I tried arnica gel. That was probably like as natural as I got then, was the arnica gel or anything available, you name it, I tried it. So when I got into herbs and product making, I was my first client. And then my mother and then other people in my family and friends. Okay. So speaking directly, well, I guess maybe both of them. So the intention behind the products, especially the warming balm, is nourishment of the bones, right? A rapid transformation, looking to get a pain-free body. It's going to benefit skin. Some of the ingredients that we have in here, stamina, better rest, circulation, improved circulation. Is going to allow your muscles to recover better, and making sure you don't break down, right? And not just getting rid of pain. So not breaking down. So those are some of the reasons behind the products that I have here tonight. Now, why I decided to bundle them up. So each of the people here maybe, each people here maybe have one of each, right? But I decided to bundle them because they work really good alone, but they work really good together too. So I wanted to go with that like icy hot. That's kind of what it reminds me of. So if I'm experiencing some type of pain here or wherever, I can go in with the warming balm. If like within 10 to 20 minutes, if I don't feel any type of relief, I can go in with another application of that same product. So the warming balm again, or I can try to switch it up and then go in with the magnesium lotion. So I can switch in between the two, but it doesn't always have to be that. You can definitely get relief with just the one. But because I do switch it up sometimes myself, I wanted y'all to have that same option. So I do find like the magnesium lotion is really good for tension and getting through the day. This is for me personally. So if there's a day where I know I'm going to be out and running a lot of errands, I'm going to be walking a lot, I'm going to be in and out the car, lifting heavy things, just moving more than what I'm used to moving. What I'll do is when I get out the bath or shower in the morning, I will just lotion myself down. It's a lotion. So I'll lotion myself down, really just hitting them spots that I need. And then I'll go on about my business. And now by the end of the day, when I'm usually like coming home and I'm usually like real tired and my body's exhausted, I'm experiencing this pain, and I can't get comfortable. When I had started this, when I started this way, I'm finding that this is not going to work. Sorry, y'all. I'm finding that now I don't have those same pains. So it's not like my worry. It's not my issues. So that's kind of what works for me. And if anybody knows, like if you've experienced a type of back injury, you know that back injury can affect the back wherever it's hurting, but it can also travel all the way up to your neck. It can go all the way down to your knees and cause your knees to kind of ache. And also your hips. I mean, your hip. Well, yeah, my hips, but your ankles too. So I mean, all the way up and then travel all the way down. So when you do get in there and you go to rub this warming balm on, within moments, you can feel just everything kind of just melting away. So much that you go from rubbing it on your back to now you're like, well, let me hit my knees up and let me hit my ankles. And you just slathering this bad boy all over your body, shoulders, neck, everything. So, and that's what I do, even headaches. So I used to suffer from like really bad headaches, and I haven't. So now when I get them, they're just horrible, right? And I was so bad, I went looking for the Tylenol. I'm not gonna lie. I got up, I'm like, I can't do this. Like I needed something now. I'm like, I can't do this. I'm looking, I couldn't find the Tylenol, probably threw it out, was a little upset. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drink this water. I'm drinking water. And that warm balm was kind of staring at me. And I was like, I went ahead, I rubbed it on on my forehead, on my temples, and I started feeling like, that's kind of what the feeling was. And it started going away. My head, I was surprised. I didn't know that I could use it that way. I never tried to use it that way. I just created it for the issues that I had it for. So then I started putting on the back of my neck, anywhere that I felt like that headache might have been coming from. And within moments, like seriously, my headache was gone. So, and not to beat up on traditional medicine, so I'm glad I couldn't find the Tylenol, but but I am going to beat up on traditional medicine. They warn you against like putting things like those medicated pain rubs and creams. They warn you against putting them over large areas of your body, but this is not the case when it comes to natural products. So you can kind of just use it anywhere. Be careful, because the warm balm does have cayenne in it. It kind of has that color you can see. So you don't want to get it in your eyes. I put it on my face and on my temples because that's what I was comfortable doing, but you do not have to do that. But once I put these products on, now I'm comfortable and I'm able to get sleep, and I'm just a happier, more relaxed person all the way around. So that is my experience with it. Also, I know for athletes, bodybuilders, my son, he's in the gym working out, doing the weights and stuff. The magnesium lotion is really good for athletes. After a long day of work, or even just working out, you go into the gym, you get that where you can't even sit down on the toilet, or you can't lift your arm, everything is hurting. Rub this on even before you go and work out, because you don't want to always wait until you have the pain, right? Kind of want to prevent it. So you can rub this on beforehand, and then you can rub it on after, right? You can use as much of this as you want. It's as needed. There's nothing in here. The magnesium, I mean, obviously if you have a magnesium deficiency, or if you don't need it, your body's only going to take in and process what it needs anyway. So you can go to town on this stuff. Cramps. So women, sometimes, we have those menstrual cramps when it's that time of the month. You could rub the magnesium lotion right on your womb area to find some relief there. So it works for that. There's just so many different options. I'm working with somebody now with like cystic acne. I'm not even rubbing it on their face, but just like into their stomach, because it's like a large fatty area, and trying to get some relief there. So this magnesium lotion can go many different ways for many different reasons. So you don't just have to have a back pain like me or somebody else. You can have like I said, cramps, or you can work out, whatever you want to use it for. So again, that's my experience, and those are some other ways that you could use it. I did mention earlier that I had some clients in here to review their experiences, so I'm going to bring them on, and it really helps cramps. Yes, it really does. So I don't know how to do this. I'm going to allow you to talk, Miss Cookie Antonelle Martin.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm leaving my.
Yes, you can leave it off.
Okay, thank you. You can still hear me?
I can. Thank you for being here.
Hi, everyone. My name is Antonelle. I am from Texas. I live in Texas, and I am using the bundle. I started out with the warming balm for bad muscle spasms, my husband suffers from extreme cramping, muscle cramps all the time. We are both over 50, well over 50. And we were definitely looking for something we didn't have to put in our mouth. I was tired of taking medicine. I was tired of having doctors always say, well, let's try this pill. Let's try this pill. Well, this didn't work. Let's try that pill. I personally suffer from extreme intestinal issues that I won't elaborate on, but my family knows about them. So anything I put in my mouth was really causing me grief. And I wanted to stop taking medicine, just like Tracy. So the warming balm, we initially purchased it for my husband's cramps, but I found that I liked it better for my muscle aches, my cramps. I work behind a desk, so my body would start to kind of spasm up behind the desk, and I might rub some on my thighs and just cover up with a towel, and within minutes, my whole legs would start to relax. For whatever reason, I started having really bad knee problems. I probably had a 2-month period where my knees just continued to hurt. I would wake up and I couldn't put weight on it, but I would rub some warming balm on it and it would help the pain and I could walk. But my husband, the warming balm, he wasn't really open to trying it. So Tracy suggested the magnesium lotion, and his cramps, he has spinal bifida, which causes an array of complications, but one of the complications is severe body cramping. And Tracy suggested the magnesium lotion. And the first night that he woke up with cramps, I rubbed the lotion in the area, was his leg. I rubbed the lotion in his leg and covered it with a blanket. And within 3 minutes, he was able to start to relax. And that moment was priceless for us, because if you've ever had cramps to attack your body in different areas of your body, you see, your arm is turning one way, your leg is turning another way, you can't breathe because your stomach is cramping. But the magnesium just kind of calmed him down, and it was life-changing for us, for him. It really, really was. I never thought about, as Tracy just explained, the bundle, you can overlap or you can overlay or you can switch it up. I never thought about it, but I've been doing it since I've had both products with me. And I think I've had both products for at least 6 months. I know that I've had the warming balm for at least a year, but I've been overlapping them, and I just take them at will. I keep the warming balm in here in my office by my desk. So when I sit too long, I know you're supposed to get up and move, and I get up and move, but I get tight and I get crampy, and I'll just rub it in my leg and sit back down and keep working. The cramps, when she said it works for cramps, it really does. I've seen the muscles in my husband's back or in his arm or in his leg. I've seen them go from standing 3 inches tall in knots to just evening out. I've watched the pulsation in the muscles. I've watched them relax, and we weren't getting that before. So I think of the two, the magnesium is probably his favorite. The warming balm is my favorite. And even if I get some sort of congested in my nose, sometimes I open it up and I just sniff it and it clears out my nose. But I truly love both products. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's wonderful. It's a powerful testimony.
Yes.
Do you have any other people coming up on the panel or to give a testimony for your products?
I do. Let me figure that out again.
And you're getting some questions. Are you fielding them already?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to them. So sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So we have Brenda.
Hi. Hi, everyone. My
Hi.
name, my name is Brenda, and I live in Buffalo, New York. And I can't remember exactly when I started using either of these products, but it seems like I've always had to. But I know it's been close to a year. And I initially started to use the magnesium, but I initially used it in oil form as a spray because I was having severe muscle cramps in my legs and feet, and even in my hands and arms. And because I did have problems with carpal tunnel. Also, I had a problem with the trigger finger that I eventually had to have surgery for. That didn't work, by the way, but the magnesium keeps the spasms down in my hands and arms, and it works fast. It definitely does work fast. As far as for the rest of my pain, I was injured in 2003 while I was working in the hospital. And I actually, that injury retired me from my job because I couldn't go on. So I've been on various types of pain medication, muscle relaxants, and you name it, I've had it. I don't prefer to take these. And so when I came upon the magnesium as another option, I I was so happy to find out that it was helping me for my muscle spasms and such, which sometimes come after the pain. The pain is constant. I've been on some type of pain medication since 2003. Since I've been using the warming balm, this is the other one that I do use. I've been using them as a bundle, not realizing that that they one would help the other. Uh, I have taken Lortab 7.5 and Flexeril, a muscle relaxants, and they usually just knock me out, and I wake up and the pain is still there. But when I have actually applied the warming balm to the same areas that hurt, I have um, I have relief for longer periods of time without using the Lortab at all. I've had some intermittently, probably maybe 3 times in the last year, where I've had to take Lortab for a more extended pain. But if I can catch the pain in time, I don't require them. So I prefer just to use the warming balm, and it definitely does help me for longer periods of time. It enables me to, if I had been asleep and woke up because of pain, I could use it, and within 15 minutes, I can relax enough to go back to sleep. And that's in conjunction with the magnesium. I try to use them together when I need to. So I would tell anyone who has been on any kind of pain medication, rather than not even the over-the-counter medication. I'm talking about medically prescribed medication, that in lieu of that, to switch over to a more holistic offering, which for me has been the warming balm. So
Thank you.
and I use it everywhere, by the way. Shoulders, arms, elbows, feet, ankles, my lower back, for headaches, my neck, everywhere. So, and it does help.
Amazing. Thank you, Brenda. I have a question for you. So would you say that the products that you're using from Tracy minimize your needing to use like traditional pharmaceuticals? Like, do you feel like?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
That's
Absolutely.
powerful. That's great.
Absolutely. Yes. I've used some other of her products as well that have helped for other things other than pain. But yes, I definitely would say, because I can get prescriptions. They were going to give me medical marijuana, which I could have gotten, but
Mm,
I didn't need it when I started to use the warming balm. I mean,
that's
I didn't
huge.
even I didn't need the Lortab, and that was, that's so strong. Like I said, all it did was really knock me out,
Yeah, that's
incapacitate.
amazing. Yeah, that's an amazing testimony. Thank you so much. That's life changing.
Yes, it has been.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely has
Wonderful.
been life changing.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Brenda.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Tracy, you're out here changing lives.
I'm trying to do
Heal
what I
with
could do
love,
when I could do
everybody.
it.
Heal, healwithlove.com is the website. You have anybody else that's gonna talk about their, okay, wonderful. Well, any last?
One more thing. Do you need to say one more thing? Because how do I find her again? Okay, hold on. I can't find her.
Did I do it?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. To piggyback on what Brenda just said, a lot of us, not you, us, are blinded or afraid to try anything that is so-called not traditional, when if we realize that the warming balm and the magnesium lotion is traditional with what our parents or our grandparents did for us and for themselves to heal and to keep us going. But we're afraid today to try non-traditional, so-called non-traditional things, that I was very afraid. But as Brenda pointed out to you, and as Tracy introduced to us, this is our bodies working to help to heal. And the what I saw with the magnesium lotion on my husband opened my eyes so much that I want everyone's eyes to be as opened as mine were. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank
I
you so
appreciate
much.
you. Thank you so much.
Well, that's great. That's the way to bring your products to market. Okay, before we close out, did you have anything else you wanted to add?
Yes, I did want to talk about, because obviously when you get the products, or you'll see the ingredients that are in the products, and some of this stuff you may have on hand, and you're like, hey, let me whip this up for myself, right? This is something that I can do. I have these products at home. But it's not just the products, right? There's a certain energy that goes into it. It's the alchemy of it all. There's things that I do when I make my products to make them special for who I'm making them for. I set the intentions. There's my energy in these products. So it's beyond the herbs, right? It's beyond an oil that you can pick up and get anywhere. It's just so much more than that. It's the way I if I'm not feeling well, or if I'm in a bad space, that I wouldn't just go ahead and go in there and make your products. I just wouldn't come in here. I wouldn't give anybody Reiki. I'd probably call in the backup for doula. I'm going to not make products. It's certain things that go into this product making that make each of our products so special. So I kind of wanted to say that too, because even me, right? I'm in a network full of herbalists. I can probably make anything that I wanted to make for myself, but I wouldn't, like, especially if I'm not feeling good, I'm gonna hit Cecily up like, hey, I need whatever. I'm gonna hit Botanica up like, hey, I need this, because I know that they can do that. And then to be their energy that would help to correct whatever issue, or the healing that I need. So I did want to point that out, but I don't really have anything else to say.
That's a great point. It definitely also propels the motion, puts that energy in motion, and just kind of brings that back to whoever is investing in other people as well, from a financial standpoint. So everything is energy. Everybody's products are different, because the specific person and individual, their own energy that goes into their own process making the products, they make them very different. So it is important for us to not go out and try to make them ourselves, and buy and support each other, because we all have different gifts and talents. So I'm definitely going to be getting that, because I already told you these new workouts I've been doing. Oh my God.
Yes.
But we won't go into that. But the muscle spasms, oh my God. So I will be getting me some of that magnesium. I'm gonna get both of them, but I'll talk to you about that separately. And by the way, just while everybody's on here, she already mentioned that, but this is the only time you're going to be able to take advantage of this bundle. She does not offer the bundle on any other website or any other place where she sells her products. The bundle opportunity to purchase at this level, at this price, is not going to be available after this meeting. So definitely take advantage of this special here while we are live.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Tracy. Great job. All right. We are going to move on along, and I'm super excited to welcome Botanica to the stage of Botanica Healing. Welcome, Botanica.
Hello, hello. Thank you all for joining us today. I am Botanica of Botanica Healing, but I'm also one half of Balance Healing. And so I want to start off with the lovely cookbook that my husband and I, who are the owners of Balance Healing, have created. So boom, boom, boom. My husband and I, we both started our vegan journey separate, but we were on a similar path. We were both very strict about what we put into our bodies. I guess you would call it alkaline. So I'm a foodie, and I needed to make sure that I found foods that were going to be nourishing, but also really tasty. So I want to start off right here in the back in the transition section of the cookbook, because I think that it's really important that we have a resource, right? When we first are transitioning to become vegan, or we are already vegan or plant-based, and we just want to eat more aligned, right? We want to let go of the wheats, we want to let go of the rice and things like that. The flour, the wheat flour and things like that, right? So back here, we have nuts and seeds.
Botanica, I don't want to interrupt, but if you want to keep the book in the foreground, because it's disappearing into the background.
Oh, yes. Okay.
As long as you're talking about it.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we got the nuts and the nuts and seeds, the grains, the herbs, the fruits. We've got spices and vegetables that you can take advantage of. So let's say you're going to the grocery store and you're not really sure, what kind of meals you want to make. At least you have a list that you can pull from, and then once you have those things, you can start turning the pages. So for me, pizza is like one of my favorite things. So we teach you how to make the pizza from scratch and very tasty. So we've got how you make the tomato sauce, how you make the crust, all of the ingredients you'll need for all of those things, plus the different toppings that you could choose, right? And we even have pictures in here so you can kind of get a sense of how we do it. Now, on the next page, you see the chickpea nuggets. Now, these chickpea nuggets are kid approved. We have someone here who's going to share about his experience with the cookbook, but I just want to show you real quick what he did for his son, who's 3 years old. And yeah, like it's so delicious. So you just got a chance to see the picture of what we did, and this is what he did. Now, don't those look like regular chicken nuggets to you guys? It looks like regular chicken nuggets, but it's not. It's made from chickpeas and a few other ingredients. And I'm also going to show you, I'm going to show you a conversation that he had with my husband about it. Like, they were well done. They were perfect. The directions were clear. He understood the steps. So I'm going to actually let him take a moment and share about it. Would you?
Peace, Botanica. Could you hear me?
Yes, welcome.
How you doing? Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining.
I just want to give my piece on a cookbook. By the way, you and Damo did a real great job. The directions, the instructions on how to prepare the ingredients or how to prepare the recipe, very clear. That's one, and it's like what you read and what you do is literally the results you get. You know what I mean? If you do what you say, then it's gonna come out the way you say it's gonna come out, and that was I found really great. My favorite is the chickpea nuggets, definitely. I do want to say my son is not 3, he's 2. So that makes it even better because, the younger they are, the harder it is to get them to eat certain things that they're not used to. So that's even better for me that he's actually 2 years old and he was hooked on chickpea nuggets from, from the first time he tasted it. So that was pretty good to me. Pretty much everything else in your cookbook you've made, and I've bear witness to that, and I've tasted it. So that's one thing I commend you on, that when you do have events and put together events, you do actually make things from your cookbook. So if people haven't even bought the book yet, they could eat from you guys and what you put in the book. You know what I mean? And then once they buy the book, it's pretty much clear and easy how to make certain things. You let them know where to get things from, how to prepare them. Pretty much easy, man. This is a good cookbook. It is very much needed. It's easy.
Awesome. Thank you, Butcher. And yes, you brought up a great point. My husband and I, we host a lot of different events, and we do provide food from the cookbook so that people can try it. Now, another thing is the sea fritters. I don't know how many of you have West Indian background, but most West Indians have some kind of some kind of sea fritter, some kind of like codfish fritter, or bacalao, they call it in Puerto Rico, or what do they call? There's so many different words for it, but Jamaicans call it codfish fritters, and it is so good. Whether you have it fried or baked, the vegan version, it's just as tasty. And sometimes when you're trying to reverse a disease or a disorder, you want to stay away from the frying and actually bake. And it's just as the same with the chickpea nuggets. I've baked them. I've tried to bake, fried, and air fried, and all 3 are really good. Of course, fried is faster, but if you want to stay away from all of that extra oil, then you go the baked route or the air fried route, and it's really, really good. So that is a cookbook. So it is, saltfish fritters is the other. Yes, saltfish fritters is the other phrase for it. So this cookbook is on sale for $15, and that includes the shipping. So feel free to hit up the Cash App. It's in the name, but I'll also put it here. Botanica Goddess. And also, please feel free to email with your information so that we can just mail that right on to you. Secondly, I would love to share about the Focus. There we go. The Focus Herbal Tea. Now, the Focus Herbal Tea I love it because it's like the perfect blend between a chill pill and, okay, it's time to get things done. So it helps you to relax. It helps you to get things done. It also is really great for children with ADHD or so-called ADHD. If a child is, having certain things in the morning that creates an imbalance in their body, sugar rush or things like that, they're going to be a little bit more hyper. So just take note that diet does have a play in that. But if you're trying to just support your child and focusing more, I know these days a lot of the learning is happening online, and that is not easy to focus on all day sitting in front of a computer. So if you're trying to get your child, or even you who might have to work from home on a computer all day, if you're trying to get to focus and you're also trying to remain relaxed and not be so caught up in what's going on in the media, the news, or whatever's going on in your family, your home, the Focus Herbal Blend is a good choice for you because it has that anti-anxiety effect, that calming effect, that stress relief effect, but it also helps you focus. It also helps with your memory, right? So there's herbs in there for your brain function, such as gotu kola and ginkgo biloba, which, you know, they're pretty well known for being memory and focusing herbs. But then there's also the calming herbs such as ashwagandha and lavender. So you definitely want to try out the focus herb if any of those things have been an issue for you. And so I actually want to bring on a brother, Raheem, who has been taking the focus herbal blend. And so Raheem, can you talk? Are you able to?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, there we go.
All right, peace, peeps. I have been taking the focus tea mainly for anxiety. My anxiety gets really bad, especially when I'm driving or if I'm in places that I'm not comfortable. And it would just get really bad, like, you know, the closing of the chest, and you get sweaty, and it's just bad. So when I told Botanica that she gave me the focus tea, and when I tried it, I timed myself to see how long it would take to kick in and, you know, calm me down. And it took probably like, I made a tea and it probably took like 10, 15 minutes until I started noticing like I was able to like just be calm and be aware and not be in my head and actually do things around the house and not just, you know, be still and panicky. And I would take it before I go for a long drive because I live in PA and I would go to New York frequently. So before that 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive, I would drink the tea and I would even sip it while I'm driving in the car, and I would just be good. And it would make me happy because I've been suffering so long from the anxiety. Like I just didn't think that I would really get relief from it unless I did something like, I don't know, some really drastic stuff or start taking drugs, but I didn't want to take any drugs. And ever since I've been using it, it's really helped me to just, you know, live again, basically.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Raheem. And I'm so glad you've been finding that kind of relief. Like that's really, really wonderful to hear.
Thank you so much.
Right. So the focus tea is actually on sale. Usually there is a shipping cost, but we're going to do $20 without shipping for the herbal tea blend, the focus herbs. So if you have, again, any issues with stress or anxiety or worry or focus, then you definitely want to take into consideration the focus herbal tea blend. And again, the Cash App is in the name as well as in the chat. So if you know, or if you have any more questions about it, you can feel free to ask them here or here.
Wonderful, Botanica. Another powerful testimony, and your cookbook looks wonderful. You have some comments also. Tamara just bought the cookbook. Looking forward. Wonderful. And Adele says amazing about your presentation. So.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Caroline has been purchasing herbs. Yes, and I'm so appreciative. She's been sharing it with her family during the COVID time. You know,
amazing. Such good, life-changing, working with nature. I love it. Do you have any famous last words or anything about your product that you want to share?
I also want to, you know, share the same sentiments that both of you have shared about working with the herbs. You know, there's tons of things you can find on Google about adaptogen herbs, you know, or just anything that'll help with anxiety. But it also does it does matter about the hands that are putting together the herbs and the intention that they're holding. You know, anytime I'm creating the herbal blends for people, I'm saging, I'm making sure that everything is like in order. I'm keeping my mind clear on and focused on what it is that I would love for the people to feel. And, you know, it's happening. And same with Tracy and same with all of the herbal artists in the network. So, you know, feel free to support any one of us, you know, and keep coming to the Black Fridays. They're every third Friday. there's going to be so many talented herbal artists who will be sharing their goodies.
Wonderful. You had a question, but Tracy answered that from Brenda saying, how can I get the cookbook now? Tracy, put your Cash App there.
Oh, okay, great.
I was thinking that she was asking if she could get a digital version. Do you have a digital version of that, or is it strictly hard copy?
I do, but I prefer right now, because I want to still edit that version and make it like a real ebook as opposed to PDF. So these are really small. They can go inside of your purse. We made them this size so that they can go inside of your bag very easily. And yeah, so you can just take them with you to the grocery store.
And the hard copy is great. Most people nowadays have a ebook version and don't have the hard copy. So that's really good that you already have that ready. Great job. Wonderful presentation. I can't wait to get my cookbook and my focus herbs as well. I love your energy. Tracy, if you want to come back on and join us. Adele said she likes the hard copy too. Yes. I mean, I like to hold the book, you know, so it's pretty dope that you already have that ready. Tracy, you want to come back and close it out with us? Maybe she's...
So yeah, definitely. I ordered the cookbook. I couldn't wait to get my hands on that cookbook. I'm gonna make them chicken nuggets. I can't wait. Waiting for it. A chickpea nugget, excuse me, in my life. I'm ready for that. I got my chickpeas on deck. So I just gonna be waiting on that cookbook to come my way. And then it's just like, yo, like we know who the cookbook is by, right? Like this is Botanica's, like, so even though she's not here with us, we know that, like one of your clients said, like the steps are so thought out. Like she's thought of everything. It's just all we got to do is just execute. And you know, just, and I don't know if you mentioned it. I didn't hear you mention it, but I know you mentioned it before about the links to Amazon.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much. So we made it super easy for you. If you hit me up, I can send you the direct link, or you can just go on damojoke.com. And basically we have the link to basically all of the ingredients you can find on Amazon and the material. So let's say you want to make spiralized zucchini, but you don't have a spiralizer. You're not trying to go to Walmart or somewhere, right? Or the dollar store. Then you just click on the website. All of the materials and ingredients that are in the cookbook that are dried are listed there. So you just click and it's in your cart. Simple.
And I also wanted to ask, I did put in the chat, but I just kind of want to say it out loud. Please text or email. So Heal with Love XO, love LUVXO @gmail.com, or to make sure I have your address, name and address, so I can get these products out to you. You know, it's Friday, so I'm not going to be mailing anything out until Monday. So you'll have your stuff by next week. Thank you.
Yes, same here. I just moved over so you can see the email very clearly. Please email with your address and your full name so that we can get that to you ASAP. We just want to send it on out.
Wonderful. Well, Brittany, by the way, just said she can't wait to try out the cookbook. So there's that. Wonderful.
Yay!
Well, great job to our first panelists for the first Black Friday. Make sure you mark your calendars for the next Black Friday. It'll be the third Friday in April. I don't know what day that is off the top of my head, but I really want to just take a second to, again, thank both goddesses here on the panel for bringing the energy and bringing the best of what they do to market in the form of their products, and also those powerful testimonies, inspiring testimonies of how they are changing people's lives. You know, that right there is like amazing just to hear those stories. So, and thank you to the people that came with the testimonies as well, so that everybody can kind of witness what's really happening, what's brewing here with the Herbal Artist Camp, with everybody with all this wonderful talent in the network. Other than that, y'all go into this weekend in good spirits, safe. Make sure you continue buying their products. And we will see you again very soon next month on the third Friday in April. My name is Cecily. Peace.
Peace. Thank you all. And thank you, Cecily, for being a great host too.
Thank you.
If you're still in here to that question that came up, so it is the bundle 45, but these are the prices. The 27 is the price wherever, I don't know where it's at, but the 27 is the price for the magnesium lotion by itself, and the 23 is the price for the warming balm by itself. And then $45 is the bundle. If you're still in here, that just text me now.
Yes. And tomorrow there's a webinar about spring alignment. So definitely feel free to check that out as well. You can check it out on our Instagram page, Herbal Artist Network. So you can learn more about that webinar too.
Yes.
Herbs for alignment, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay. Thanks again at Herbal Artist Network on Instagram. Go over there, head over there and get your tickets to attend the Spring Alignment webinar tomorrow. What time is that?
4
p.m. Eastern Standard. There will be a recording afterwards. That's for everybody that purchased the tickets. It'll be available, right? Don't miss out. Just in time for spring equinox. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
All right. Good night.
Good night.